So again, we are considering here unit number 5 and the lecture number is 19 in continuation of other lectures. Okay. So we have already discussed regarding the computer software graphics package. So whenever we are going to implement any computer graphics package, then it must have a number of characteristics. And so far we have already discussed a number of characteristics. And in continuation of that, just we are going to tell another one is the it must have to provide the ability to allow the user to define the coordinate system. Okay. So whenever we are going to implement any computer graphics package, then it must have the facility to indicate our object or image either in 2D plane or in the 3D plane. Okay. So we can show our image or object in 2D or 3D coordinate system. So it must have the coordinate system facility. Okay. Whenever we are going to design any software package, then it must have such type of facility that we can show our object or image in the 2D or 3D plane. Okay. It must have viewporting capability. Okay. Suppose in the nature, if we are able to see any object that have very big size, okay, and same we want to uh, watch or see on the display device, okay, on the monitor, or we are going to draw on the blackboard or the whiteboard, then if we are using the computer graphics package, then it must have the viewporting capability, okay, so that we can transfer any image or object on our display unit, okay, with the proper shape and size. Okay, why we are doing this? Because we are going to enhance the visibility of that particular object. Otherwise, it is not visible due to the very huge size. Okay, so on the display unit, we can easily see this. So the computer graphics package must have the viewporting capability. Okay, on the output medium, we can say this. Another, it must have a number of graphical elements. Okay, you can see on the menu bar or on the left hand side uh, mm, on the in the graphics package. Okay, it must have some sort of icons so that just after clicking either on the point or the line or ways, line segment, arrows, etc., we can choose any type of shape. Okay, either it is a rectangle, circle, maybe ellipses, arcs of circles and ellipses, sectors of circle, polygons, polynomial, bits, etc. Okay. Also, whenever we want to write any text, then just we will click on the icon text and then we can write it easily. So such type of facility, we can say that it makes our computer graphics package more user friendly, because just by clicking we are going to select any arrow, rectangle, circle, etc. point. Then this is called the user friendly nature of the computer graphics package. Okay, so it must have, or we can say uh, inbuilt facility of such type of curves or the points or the lines, so that the user can select it easily just after clicking on the icon. So another type of the characteristic is the capability of building named. Okay, whenever we are going to draw any building or the mechanical part, then we want to do the nomenclature of that. Okay, suppose if we are using the 2D or 3D plane, then on the x-axis we choose some data, on y-axis we can choose some data, and also if it is 3D plane, then also on the z-axis. Okay, then we can write this is origin, and we can write also the coordinate 0 comma 0, etc. Okay, then the computer graphics package, it also have such type of facility so that we can write the text, okay, either on the x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, or somewhere else on the screen. Okay, so it must have such type of capability. Okay, another thing is the to provide the capability of manipulating graphics. Okay, just by copying and using the transformation, we can manipulate the various graphics object. Okay, suppose we are going to select any image or the object, Then if we want to copy from one place to another, then just we can use the copy command. And also we can use various types of transformations. So far we have already discussed various types of transformation. Transformation means just we are going to change either the mm, we can say mm, point from one place to another. Okay, just if we are going to move our object from one place to another, then that is called the translation. Rotation, if we are going to move or rotate our object around the origin or around x-axis or y-axis or z-axis, whatever it be, and then this is called a rotation transformation. Similarly, scaling, just we can enhance the size of the object or we can reduce the size of the object. So such type of transformations we can use, or we can write some sort of functions during writing the computer graphics package. Okay, so it must have all type of facility, uh, copying or deleting, removing something, manipulation, or we can use various type of transformation. Okay, also we can say that it provides the ability to lead and save graphics objects. Of course, we can save various type of objects after designing or after drawing any diagram or the image. Suppose if we are doing some sort of manipulation in this, then we have to save it, and it will save in the secondary storage. Okay, it must have the zoom capability. We can enhance the size of the object. Otherwise, sometimes we cannot read the text, okay, on the screen due to the very small size. So then in that case we use the function, or we use the icon zoom. Okay, we can choose the zoom and we can increase the size of the object or the image. Okay, so that it enhance the visibility of that particular image or the text, whatever we are going to zoom. Okay, so it must have such type of characteristic zoom capability. Another is called the pan capability. Pan capability is what? Suppose we are going to view very large pictures. Okay, and now it is very difficult to draw on the display screen. Then we use the pan capability. In the same ratio, just we are going to reduce the size of that particular image or the object. Okay, suppose we are going to design any building. Okay, suppose any architecture is going to uh, design any building, or some mechanical engineer or draftsman, we can say that is going to draw any mechanical parts. Then he is not able to use the original shape and size. Okay, he cannot draw uh, very huge size on the display unit. Then he must choose some sort of scale to draw that particular object on the object. Okay, then nowadays each and every computer graphics package has the facility either to zoom the object or to pan the object. Okay, just to reduce the size of the object, so that we can enhance the visibility of the object. Okay, now what is the functional domain and functional sets? So anyone who designs a graphics package with manner is ignoring two very important points. What are those? Okay, we must aware what are the functional domain, what are the functional sets. Okay, then if we are going to design any graphics package, then most of the programmer ignore two very important points. What are those important points? Graphics package design must not be unduly influenced by hardware features or by highly specialized application requirements. So remember one thing, whenever you are going to design any graphics package, then beforehand you must be aware by the hardware requirement as well as the software requirement for a particular graphics package. Suppose you have already designed a computer graphics package, and after that, if you are going to install that graphics package on other user computers, then sometime it will not run because it is not fulfilling the particular demand, particular requirement to run that package. Okay, so it will show some sort of error. So it is necessary we must declare about the hardware requirement as well as the software requirement to run that particular graphic package. For example, just I am uh, giving you such type of one example. Suppose you are going to design any operating system, or you can consider the about Windows 7 or Windows 10 or Windows Vista. What is the software requirement or hardware requirement for that? Then first you must be aware by the configuration of the system. Okay, what is the minimum requirement of the RAM? Okay, what will be the requirement of the hardware? I mean, uh, about the selection of CPU. Okay, so you must select the particular type of CPU. Otherwise, if any operating system is heavy, then it cannot run on the particular, you can say, CPU. Okay, so beforehand you must tell that at least the CPU maybe i3 or the i5, for example, just I am considering for example. Okay, so to run particular operating system, we must have i3 or i5 and related software or hardware. Okay, or input output devices. So before designing, we must be aware by this. So similarly, if you are going to design any computer graphics package, then you must declare about the computer hardware and software. So the function in a graphics package can be separated into sets, each set concerned with a particular kind of task. Okay, it is then possible to address the issue of completeness. So one set at a time. So there are a number of such functions set to be considered in designing a system. In our first graphics package, we shall provide the following tools. So there are the following tools. Okay, so the graphics package must have the property or the characteristic that it must be complete. Okay, what are those tools? First is called the graphic primitives. So you must include whenever you are going to design software package, that is called the graphic primitives. So what is the graphic primitives? They are used to display straight lines. Okay, what are the graphic primitives? So whenever we are going to draw any straight line or the text string or circular arc and other simple graphical item. Okay, you have already seen, we have discussed in the preceding slide, that is any curve or the straight line. Okay, or the rectangle and text string, circular arc, and so on. So such type of you can say icons is called the graphic primitives. Okay, so that you can just click and select. So these items are called the graphic primitives. Another is called the windowing functions. So these allow the programmer to choose his coordinate system. Okay, so there are two very important things. First is called the graphic primitives, that it must have such type of tools, that is the user can choose easily straight line or any type of curve. Okay, or circular arc, text string, straight lines, and so on. Okay, from the left hand side or from the, you can say, from the menu bar of that particular software tools. So we must inbuilt such type of functions during the implementation of the graphics package. Okay, so another important you can say uh, thing is the windowing function. So the windowing function, these allow the programmer to choose his coordinate system. So if there is a windowing function, now the user can easily choose the coordinate system. Suppose we are going to draw any picture, okay, any part, mechanical parts, or the any building section, then first we have to choose the coordinate system, and after that you can draw on the display unit the particular building section or the mechanical parts or any image, or some of the portion just you can select directly from the icons, okay, like the circular arcs or the straight lines, okay, and so on. So these are called the to select the coordinate system for a particular picture definition, or you are going to define the boundary of the visible portion, and this is called the windowing function. Okay, so graphic primitives and windowing functions, these are two important characteristics. Mostly the programmer ignore during writing the computer graphics package, even though these are very important characteristics. Without this, you cannot draw any image. Okay, so these are very necessary, essential, you can say. Other function sets that we encounter include segmenting functions to permit easier modification. Suppose we want to do any type of modification, then we must also include segmenting function. So with the help of the segmenting function, just we can modify various pictures. Okay, suppose we want to clip any part of the image, or you want to modify that particular picture, then we must include the segmenting function. So two-dimensional transformation functions for rotation, translation, and scaling, and input functions that allow the user to give commands with the help of a keyboard. So there must be inclusion of the input functions, transformation functions, and transformation functions include translation, rotation, scaling, etc. We have already discussed such type of transformations if we are going to implement any software graphics package. Okay, input functions, and in what are the input functions? With the help of the keyboard or graphical input device, we can provide, we can select, or we can give the input. Okay. So in addition to the function in these sets, a number of miscellaneous utility functions for such things as initialization and inquiry always find their way into any graphics package. So we must be aware that we must include the segmenting function. Okay, so that we can, the user can do the modification easily. Okay, because it has the facility of transformation functions and input functions. Okay, so this is called the segmenting function. We have already discussed about the graphics primitives. Graphics primitives, just you are going to choose any icon, okay, any function, so that you can choose any straight line or the circular arc or any type of arc or the rectangle and other shapes items. Okay, there are various different type of shapes, so that you can select it. It may be a circle or the ellipse or parabola, hyperbola, circular arcs, splines, continuous curves, etc. Okay, so such type of items comes under the category of the graphic primitives. Okay, now why do we use the graphic primitive? So that we can choose easily. Okay, the user can easily choose and can update or modify, or can draw easily the image on the display unit. We shall use a set of these primitives function in our graphics package. Okay, whenever we are going to write any graphics package, then how we will use? We will use like move to xy. Okay, so what this function is doing, move to xy means that current beam position xy for the next line or text string. Okay, so move to x comma y. What is doing this function? This is sort of command. So with the help of the this computer graphics command, we can draw the line. Okay. So it sets the current beam position x comma y for the next line. Up to what we need the line, then we use this command. Okay, move to x comma y. So we use for this line or the text string. And another command is the line to x comma y. Draw a straight line from the current beam position to the point x comma y and reset the starting point to x comma y. Okay, so if we want to draw the line, then we use this command, line to x comma y. X comma y, these are the points up to which we want to draw the line. Okay, so draw the straight line from the current beam position to the point x comma y, or we can say that x comma y, these are the final points, and it starts from the initial point, from maybe from the 0 0. Okay, so if there are also initial points are given, then we can choose another command. Okay, so line to x comma y we can use and reset the starting point to x comma y. Here we can reset the starting point to x comma y, and then we can draw text. So this is another graphics command. Okay, display the string with its lower left corner. So we will start to type the text from the lower left. Okay, from in the on the display unit, from lower side and also from the left corner. It will start and it will go to the lower right corner. Okay, so this is the computer graphics command draw text. So this is the all about the computer graphics package. Then how we will implement the computer graphics package, then it must have a number of characteristics. So far we have already discussed a number of characteristics. Now we can say that the need arises to do practice over various commands. Okay, we can write a number of programs. Suppose if we want to draw any straight line, then we must write a program using the computer graphics, and you can see the output whether we are able to draw the straight line or not. Okay, so you can write a number of programs to draw a circle or to draw the ellipse or to draw a simple straight line. You can use various computer graphics package commands, and also you can write the program using C. Okay, so using C programming and with the involvement of the graphics commands, you can draw any image or object. Okay, and check the output on your display unit. So whenever you are going to implement any computer graphics package, it must have a number of characteristics you have already seen, you have already studied. Okay, and it is also mandatory that the programmer must include those two important characteristics. Okay, that is inclusion of the graphic primitives as well as the windowing function. Okay, without this, the computer graphics package is incomplete, because with these two characteristics, we must include the coordinate system, as well as we can change the movement of the image, or we can apply various type of transformation. Okay, thank you. If you have any queries, please ask, or you can also ask on my WhatsApp group. We have already implemented that WhatsApp group. We have already found. So if you have any query regarding my two theory subjects, computer graphics as well as the compiler design, you can ask whenever I will come in my chamber, as well as on WhatsApp group and also on Zoom. Okay, whenever we are engaging our class on the Zoom, then you can ask. every time we engage our class on the Zoom software. So all are welcome to query online. Okay. Thank you.